Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone's having an amazing day. These are like two of my favorite flowers because this is an angel Metatron, and this is the flower of life, which is for me basically means humanity. So, may you guys have a wonderful day. I'm here again, like doing my stuff, and I'm gonna take Sasha to the doctor today. So that's why I'm doing this first, so that way I feel like accomplished. My video for today basically is like I don't like to listen to nobody. I don't. I don't like to be told that I'm wrong. I don't like to be told that I'm doing something wrong. I'm the kind of person that I've because maybe because of my abandonment issues, since I've been little, I always kind of thought I knew everything already and shit. Like yesterday, I went to an event called Flora Zanga, and this event is really fucking cool. And this is like self-love and healing, and they're open 420 friendly, but I'm not even talking about that. But they have yoga, they have sunbathing, and they have meditation. And the meditations techniques they showed us, I was like, psh, I just did that right here, literally. I was like shaking and dancing, and everything I learned when it comes to self-healing I accept now. And it's not that I'm saying that it's right, but it has helped me calm my mind. Growing up, basically, I've been the kind of kid that I didn't like people to tell me what to do. I didn't like to be told that I was wrong. I didn't like people to tell me like, oh, you're doing this wrong. Because I always felt some type of way. I've always been super emotional. And all my life, I've been like that. And it's like I've been able to understand my emotions and who I am as a human being. Literally, like yesterday I was functioning, but I was functioning like me. But then at the same time, I kind of would keep on myself too, because I will pick up other stuff that are not mine. So learning to understand who you are as a human being basically will kind of help you, to be able to understand why you set boundaries or why you feel some type of way sometimes. I'm kind of like, if you guys have read that project, remind me, no, remember, I'm sorry, that English is my second language. Prodigal son, the one that returns from, that he leaves the father and stuff like that. I'm kind of like that. I met my dad when I was my dad didn't leave me. Actually, it was my mom who left me at 10 months because he wanted to find my dad and be with him. And when she got to my dad already was in another relationship. But when my dad explained to me the whole thing is that he was gonna go back with my mom for me, just that my mom didn't take me to El Salvador, and it just didn't happen. I guess it was part of destiny. My mom had to live her life and my dad went to live his life. I had to live my life in El Salvador, live through the war, and all those things. I really have no resentment against my dad. I'm grateful that he took care of me all those times. And maybe because of that, I've been such on my own, and then I met him when I was 13. Then I left him when I was 18 because I literally moved out on my own. I've been the kind of person that I've been like the black sheep of the family and shit. I told them when I was 15, when I moved out when I was 18, I'm like, and by the way, I don't want people to tell you I'm a pothead. Yeah, I'm very blunt, I don't have nothing to hide. I think I would say I could be considered kind of the black sheep of the family because I don't listen to nobody. I don't like to listen to nobody. My dad straight up told me, he said, in life, he goes like that, there's no book. It doesn't come with a book. And that's what Angel and I, we were talking, about life and shit like that. How, like, I've been the kind of person that I've been so much into fucking feelings and so into shit that literally, when I was fucking in my 20s, alcohol was my favorite shit. I could drink up 3-4 bottles and numb that shit out of me. Yeah. I learned all that shit, and I was just like, wow. And then I just kind of like, I kind of see how other people start getting with alcohol, and like it helped me and it numbed me too, and it felt good. But I always analyze other people and how they start using other things to numb themselves, and other things to numb themselves, and other things to numb themselves, and how people will start changing and turning. And I'm gonna be very honest. I don't like feeling not in control, and even on alcohol, I will kind of like not feel in control. Weird things happened to me when I was drunk, and I did stupid things. And I also, not stupid things, maybe it's just me getting to know me and shit and exploring, because one of them was pretty crazy while. Part of it was being open-minded and shit. And the other one was very like shocking to me because, yeah, it was just shocking. I'm just gonna leave it at that. One day maybe I'll talk about it. I mean, I will eventually, you know, because I'm gonna speak my truth and things that I have experienced. So my truth today is basically, yeah, me being the black sheep of the family, me always thinking I got shit and I know how to do shit. You know, I don't listen to nobody. I love saying bad words and stuff like that, but I've also created and believe in the rules. I'm a very Latina, Hispanic, traditional and shit. I came from El Salvador, where like places like this is where I kind of not grew up, but where I would go on vacation and I would love to spend time in nature. I'm not afraid of animals. I don't know why. I don't have nothing against nobody, so I know that nobody has nothing against me. I have really big faith in equality and self-love and things like that. And I think nature, you know, is here for us. You know, we kind of forget. Like here in America, people won't say, oh, where's the meat? Like one day I was talking to a friend, he's like, where's the meat? I'm like, what the fuck? You don't eat meat to eat. You know, in El Salvador, we used to eat rice and beans and eggs, and we're good. I'm drinking water with spirulina because I'm trying to become full vegan. That's like another goal, because of the things I'm trying to do with my channel and my spirituality, which is something new that I started learning on my own, which kind of led me to my ancestors, because now I want to learn about my Mayan culture, because I'm from El Salvador, and I want to learn about, you know, like things that we forget who we are and where we come from. And a lot of people when here come to America, you know, they don't realize that the truth is inside of you. You know, once I started calming my mind and all my emotions, like yesterday I was kind of like in between myself and with people, but then when I would be with people, I would kind of know things people were thinking and stuff like that, and I was just like, oh my god, I scare myself sometimes, but I'm just like, oh my god, yesterday I understood myself so much, and I'm grateful for all that. I'm just humble because it's so much emotions, because some of the emotions are not even just mine, but I understand people so much, you know, and it's like sometimes I just cry because I'm like, I transmute feelings every day now, because if I don't, I'll go crazy inside my head. I literally cry every single day, not just my feelings from people, because even just by seeing people, I could feel their feelings or the shit they're really going through, and if they're sad or they're depressed or stuff like that. Yeah. So, or if they're going through some shit in life. And I didn't understand that about me. Before in my life, I used to hide all that shit. But even though I'm the rebel of the family, I do respect people a lot. You know, I believe in self-love. I believe in honesty. I believe in respecting the rules. I don't cross the street in yellow, or I just cross in like when I'm turning. Yeah, I respect all of those things. It may sound dumb for people, but I think, you know, that even though I've been through a lot of shit, I don't let none of that like put me in a negative mind. I've been so grateful that I'm still here. I'm still standing. And instead of seeing all those things in a bad thing, it just depends on the perception where you put your mind, you know? So that's basically what I want to say. Like, my dad accepted me back after, you know, 9 years that I didn't even talk to him. Honestly, I'm an ungrateful daughter, you know? And he had me and he made me, so I'm grateful for that. I'm the one that didn't like to listen, and because I didn't like to listen, you know, my dad told me, he's like, and there's no book in this life, you know, in this life you just deal with things and flow with it. So that's why I'm telling you guys, you know, like, learning to love yourself and learning to accept who you are and knowing who you are, it's the key. Even if you're the rebel of the family, even if you're the black sheep of the family, but get to understand you. You know, if you know who you are, then things will flow properly. What helped me find myself? Meditation. Calm my mind. I could numb myself and basically calm my mind and analyze and center myself, and every single day analyze all my feelings and all my emotions. I cry them out. I dance them out. I meditate them out. I put into the intention to doing all those things. And trust me, it didn't happen like in a month or two. I started meditating last year, since 2017. And if I don't meditate every single day, I'm a rainbow. That's why I like colors. Like, all these crystals have a meaning to me, and all the things that I do, and, you know, doing my YouTube, I want to help people the same way I help myself. you know. So learn to love yourself, learn to see how beautiful you are. We're all beautiful divine souls. You all have a beautiful soul inside of us, but most of the time we put on masks so we could fit in with different people. So when the day that I started taking off my mask and I started finding out who I am and Jessica self-love, that's when Jessica Love found herself. And that's the same thing I would like everybody else to find out. Be your own leader, be who the fuck you are, not a follower. Love and light. Bye.